Hello there everyone, this is Jed Shlackman. In this short video clip I will be speaking about the topic of freedom, integrity, and wholeness. This week is the July 4th Independence Day holiday here in America, and people often think about what does freedom mean. Well, this is sort of a complex topic. People often think of it in relation to the external forces or circumstances that could limit freedom. So there could be oppressive governments, abusive bosses, families that are very restrictive. Those are some external factors or influences that could make us feel less free. However, it's also quite important to look at internal factors, things within our own consciousness that restrict our own freedom, our own ability to live the fullest potential that is present within us, to really make the most of our lives. We might think of the example of a person who has an addiction, and there is no external force imposing that addiction on the person. In fact, in many cases, there are people around that person who are trying to help them break free of the addiction, and yet they're still attached to it. If you're addicted to smoking cigarettes, addicted to gambling, addicted to sugar, whatever addiction you might have, it's some habit or compulsion that's there within you, within your own consciousness, your own system of reacting to life. Therefore, as long as you have that particular addiction, that is limiting your freedom. You can look at other aspects of programming that we carry in our consciousness in a similar manner. As long as we have some type of programming that leads us to react or respond to things in life in a certain way, then we are bound by that programming. We're not able to be fully present, fully conscious in the moment, to make a more conscious and aware choice about how we're going to handle that situation, how we're going to act, how we're going to live our life. Consequently, if we wish to have more freedom, we need to have more self-awareness, more self-knowledge, and access to more potential ways of handling or responding to situations in our lives. This is an ongoing process of personal growth. If we wish to live with more freedom, it's important to undo much of that programming that we've accumulated, and to expand our consciousness, to access more potential, to become aware of more ways that we can express who we are as a human being. This means developing a broader skill set, having more information about life, about things that each of us can do to enrich and enhance our lives. Freedom is something that is related to integrity and wholeness, because if we are not in integrity within ourselves, that means we're using energy to suppress something. We have one part of ourselves that is in one state of being and another part that's perhaps in a contradictory state of being. And if they're not in unison, if they're not in accord with one another, then our energy is being in some way scattered or diverted. We're not able to really be fully focused fully energized in the direction that we want to go in. When there are things about ourselves or about the world around us that we resist, that we're not allowing ourselves to face or perceive, then we lack information about those things, and therefore we're limiting our own potential, our own ability to make conscious choices. Therefore, if we want to have more freedom, we may wish to look at things, to see things more fully and clearly, both internally and externally, to not suppress our perception of the world around us, and not suppress our observation of ourselves. Having greater self-knowledge and greater knowledge of the world around us actually gives us more power and more freedom. If we're very ignorant about things, then we have less power, we have less potential to make healthy, wise, and constructive choices in our lives. So I encourage each of you to broaden your horizons, to gain greater self-knowledge as well as greater awareness of the many dimensions of life around you, of the many aspects of creation, including ones that you may have previously not paid much attention to. I would like to wish everyone a truly happy Independence Day, and I would also wish to thank each of you for taking this small bit of your time to watch this video. I wish everyone a good day. Namaste.